Is your channel dead? Are you trying to figure out whether or not you should restart your channel? Or should you make a new one? Well, let's dive in today. Peter from Creatorcology here. I know how you feel. I have another channel of my own that I've had for 10 years. During this channel's life, there's been a bunch of ups and downs, and I haven't been exactly sure what to do with it at times. I've looked around everywhere. I've asked fellow creators. I've asked much bigger creators than myself who I thought would have more expertise in this kind of thing. And after a lot of self-reflection, here are 3 things to think about if you're unsure on what to do. Number 1, what were your goals before? And what are they now? This step really helped me self-reflect on my channel and my history of my channel. I had very different goals when I was a kid. I started my channel in 2010 and I had very different views on everything, content, life. And since then, my quality and direction has improved. At least I would hope so. And now I feel like I'm going in a different direction. I'm trying to make a business out of helping other creators get going by offering different creative services and stuff. That's very different than when I first started just making crappy Call of Duty videos. Now, it's not to say I won't use that other channel still, because I will. It will be gaming content and stuff like that. However, I've created this new channel, Creatorcology, which is where you're seeing the video posted, because I wanted to start in a different direction with this content and then make the other channel for fun again, because I don't have the pressure of posting videos with some sort of like consistency over there. I'm not trying to target a niche anymore. Now I can do that over here and go in the direction of that my adult life, my adult brain really wanted to go, which is in tech, creative stuff, and things with the content creator industry and the economy. My recommendation for this is to just pick a direction and start walking. You can always pivot later. If you start a new channel and it doesn't work, then you can always pivot and do something else. It's not a big deal. Number 2, and this is really important, don't miss this. What is the context surrounding your channel? Do you have a simply massive audience? Or do you have sort of a niche you feel really comfortable in? Or maybe you haven't figured out your content yet at all. Maybe you want to add a new channel to add a new revenue stream. All of these things matter when you're deciding whether you want to make a new channel or not. For example, if your current channel has a pretty successful formula and has an audience that doesn't really accept a lot of change, or they're just non-flexible, then you might not want to switch to a new channel. You might not want to make a new channel. If you make another channel, you might want to make more of the same, but with a little bit of different twist. So a lot of gaming creators nowadays, they'll make their main content and then they'll make clip channels as a secondary content flow, because they have all this footage and should be the same audience, so they're trying to hit them twice, basically. If your channel brings in thousands of dollars from, ad revenue or monetization or just whatever it is, sponsorships, etc., then maybe you can afford to hire someone to start that other channel for you and then head in that direction. But if you're trying to manage all of that yourself, then it's probably better to stay to one channel. Because what's the point if you're gonna cut into your current revenue stream that's getting you all of your money? What's the point of starting a new channel? You're just gonna end up poisoning yourself. You're gonna end up not putting out as much content or as high of quality on your current channel to sacrifice to start your new channel. If you can't manage both effectively at the same level, then it may not be worth it for you. Or you might just need to delegate. Tons of freelancers out there. I can help you with that. However, if you're on the opposite side of that spectrum and you have a small channel for now and it's not really making any money, then go for it. Keep the same channel and just try different content, especially if you're not monetized. I would probably recommend just staying with your channel and just switching up your content as you feel the need. I encourage you to do your research because it is an important decision. You can get really dejected if you launch another channel and it doesn't go well. You should have a plan. You should know what to expect going into it. Number 3, are you sure that you have good enough habits for this? Please don't stab me right away. Please understand where I'm coming from here. In order to have a successful YouTube channel, you have to have a couple characteristics. This isn't luck. As much as people want to lean on the idea that like, wow, eventually I'll just get lucky and a video will go viral. You don't want viral videos. You want consistent quality, improvement-based videos. You want to be able to see improvement from video to video to video. You don't want just one to go viral. There's a few issues with that. Mainly, you get millions of subscribers just because of one video. You don't understand what the weight of that expectation looks like or feels like. All of a sudden, you went from 100 subs to 1 million, and you're thinking to yourself, oh, I gotta put something out immediately. And you may not have fully understood what kind of content brought in those millions of people. And then at that, you might feel almost carried away and indebted to those people. Like, I have got to put out content constantly, or else these people are gonna leave. Well, the reality is they are going to leave anyways. And so then you get dejected and down on yourself for not keeping up, and you think it's all your fault, when in reality is you just needed the foundation to support that many people. A lot of people just want the viral videos and they don't have this foundation built beforehand with good, consistent habits. If you make a new channel and you don't have consistency in your workflow, you don't have the time, patience, or persistence to make multiple videos for both, then you're gonna really struggle. In fact, I would dare say it's just not gonna launch very well. And that's not what you want. It's not what I want for you. Some of it is making sure that you have the mentality to do this at all. Try to make your first channel successful, at least somewhat successful. Unless you're not enjoying it anymore, don't blow it up. Just do it, have fun with it, improve along the way. And when you feel comfortable, when you realize that your production is increased to a good margin and your quality is improved every time, you iterated on every video. Iterated meaning you've improved, you've taken something, you've changed it, you see all the micro steps of what makes a video successful, and you start taking little pieces for future videos. That's what I mean by iterate. Once you do that and you feel super comfortable with all of it, then make another channel. Totally works. But I would argue by the time that you start feeling super comfortable, you probably have already been monetized and you probably already know what you're doing anyways, because you will see that success if you're putting in the time and effort and patience into it. You will see that success on any channel. I did a video very recently on Mr. Beast, Ludwig, and Marcus Brownlee, and basically the idea of, is YouTube luck? I recommend you go see it. It's fine if you don't. I talk about these very things and how those guys who are at the top of their game don't believe that any of this is luck. And they have good backgrounds to prove it, because some of these creators have been around for a long time and put up hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of videos before they got any success. It's gonna take a long time. Most are willing to fail super quickly and adapt super quickly and then get the next piece out. If you're worried about making a new channel, then maybe you're focusing on the wrong thing. Maybe the thing you should be focusing on is how you can improve what you currently do. Maybe it's your video editing, maybe it's your thumbnail work, maybe it's your titles, maybe your keywords, maybe it's finding someone to mentor you, maybe it's how you record your content, maybe it's the ideas behind your content, maybe it's any number of things that you probably should consider before you consider moving to a different channel. If you've exhausted this list of things and you really feel like there's just nothing left for you, then sure, move to a different channel. I would argue that by doing as best as you possibly can to improve on everything that you know, I truly do believe that your channel will be successful no matter what it is. If you have the habits, the time, and you understand the context and your goals of what you want, then go ahead, make a new channel. I caution only because most people can't even get one channel to be successful. Nonetheless, too. So do your best. There are more things to learn. Let's do it together. Apparently there's some YouTube recommendations over here. Maybe you could check out the YouTube luck video that I did recently. That might be over there. Anyways, see you in the next video.